I'll make it all come true.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Ferg here, back again with another brand new Call of Duty Mobile video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 best guns overall to play in the ranked mode. Before we get into that, I just want to tell you guys that I do have a brand new channel. It's just for clips. Now, what I mean by clips is 2 to 3 minute things of my opinion on something, like say my opinion on a YouTuber like Noah from YouTuber Bobby Plays. What are my thoughts about a weapon? What are my thoughts about the current state of COD Mobile? Me raging on live stream, maybe a really funny moment from stream, like just crazy random clips from my stream that don't make it into big long 10-minute videos where I can just throw them onto this channel and you guys will be able to see the best parts of everything that I'm doing when it comes to playing Call of Duty Mobile. It is a Call of Duty Mobile centric channel, and this will be my last gaming channel that I ever make, so make sure to go over there and subscribe to it. It will be at the top of the description and in the top comment as well. I'll be posting on there daily also, so that means we'll be posting on this channel daily, my highlights, live streaming as much as possible, and then obviously posting on the clips channel as well daily. With that being said, subscribe to this channel and let's get right into this top 5 list. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we made a video on it 2 days ago. It's the RPD. Some say that this could be the new S36. However, it does not fire as fast as the S36. It has great recoil, great damage per shot, but the fire rate, I mean, it's kind of lackluster. So for versatility, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 5. I mean, it's really bad to use close range. It's very heavy. It's not agile in the slightest, but long range, medium range, it's one of the only guns that can keep up with the current assault rifle meta that we have inside of Call of Duty Mobile, where it's just assault rifles everywhere. So its effectiveness of prime, which would be its longer ranges, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's very, very good long ranges. There's only a couple of guns that can actually compete with it long range. So overall, it's really deserving of a 13 out of 20. Now, coming in at the number 4 spot is none other than the PDW. This is the fastest killing submachine gun inside of the game. Here are some of the stats where compared to the RUS, thanks to Hawk's Nest. You can see that this gun, when it comes to really close range, it's really good. It's the fastest killing submachine gun in the game for the distance that you should be using a submachine gun. Remember, if you're using a submachine gun, you're meant to take it in close range encounters, not far range encounters, close range. PDW is a great option and it is definitely deserving to be on this list, and in my opinion is the best submachine gun in the game. I obviously use the Razorback skin for it, and here is my class setups as well for the PDW. I really enjoy using it, and I think if you guys haven't tested it out, you definitely need to do it because there's a lot of pro players using it right now. So for versatility, I'd give the PDW a solid 6 out of 10. It's not that good longer ranges, but it does keep up pretty well. I mean, it's definitely not bad in those longer ranges. Effectiveness on prime, I would definitely have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, there's only a few guns that can hang with this close range, and one of which is on the list. So it's a great gun for close range, and I really do enjoy using it. Now, coming in at the first honorable mention is none other than the KN44. I'm obviously using the bright color spectrum skin on it because it's the best skin. Either way, the KN44, great mid-range gun, pretty decent close range gun, and a good long range gun. In terms of versatility, it's a 9 out of 10. Like, it's really good everywhere. You can use this gun basically in any situation, and it will be a little bit above average every time you get into a gunfight. I would say its weakness is probably very close range because some SMGs and an AR in this list can absolutely dominate it, but apart from that, it's really good. So the versatility of this, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's really, really versatile. I really enjoy using it. However, since you can get outclassed by a lot of different guns in this game with this gun, I believe that its effectiveness of prime kind of is just way too low to be on this list, and that's why it's in the honorable mentions, because I still love the gun. It's a great gun. I actually use it quite a lot on stream just because, I mean, the skin is sick and it's a decent gun. It can hang with the best in the game, but it's not at the top. So the effectiveness of prime is unfortunately a 5. So number 3 is actually a tie between 2 guns. Now, one of the guns is what I like to use, and the other gun is what I think you should use if you're new to the game and can't aim as well. We're talking about the snipers, the DLQ-33 and the Arctic 50. These guns are by far the best things for long range inside of this game. In fact, they are the only guns other than the RPD that can really keep up with the pace of the assault rifles that have currently taken over the ranked scene and taken over the professional scene, because assault rifles are so meta right now. They kill faster close range than the majority of submachine guns, and they are insanely good long range as well. I would rate both these guns around the same anyway, so I'm going to give them a versatility and effectiveness of prime identical to that of each other, and their effectiveness of prime, which is long range, is a 10 out of 10. I mean, there's no question about it. They are the best long range guns in this game. All you need to do is be accurate with it, which is also why they're both number 3. The Arctic 50 is the one if you're not that accurate, because it shoots faster and has very good damage, so you can still spam out a lot of shots while not receiving a lot of hit markers like you would get with the M21 EBR or the XPR, but it also has a faster fire rate than the DLQ, which is great for people who are trying to learn how to snipe for the first time. Then the DLQ, insanely good damage, more damage than the Arctic 50, but unfortunately the cockback speed of the bolts is a little bit longer. Versatility of the DLQ and Arctic 50 are a solid 5. Now you may be thinking, Ferg, why are they not lower than that? They're snipers. How could they be good close range? Well, if you actually no scope when somebody's standing right in front of you, it's pretty much a one-shot kill, and you can quick scope. It's kind of crazy what you can actually achieve with the sniper rifle if you're good at using it. You just need to use it a lot. You'll always see the pros using the DLQ, but you'll always see ranked players using the Arctic 50 to spam out as many shots as they can. So that's why these guys are both joint third on this list. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, this would have been previously number 1. It's number 1 for close range gunfights. It's number 1 if you have really good accuracy. It's number 1 if you have really good ping. But unfortunately, with mobile devices, it's hard to get very good connection and have a very low ping. So that's why it's number 2. It's none other than the ASM 10. This gun took over ranked when it first got buffed. Unfortunately, since then, it has been nerfed. It actually got nerfed after I made the video of the top 5 assault rifles. However, it's still a fantastic gun. As you can see, here's the time to kill of it from Hawksnest's video. It has minimal recoil and can kill close range faster than every SMG in the game, basically, while also being able to compete with the best guns long range. I mean, this thing is a monster. The only bad thing about it is the fire rate is very, very slow. So if you miss shots quite frequently, it will become a very hard gun for you to use. Effectiveness of prime, in my opinion, is its close range, and it's a 10 out of 10. It's nuts. Like, I walk around corners and I swear when I died of this thing, they shoot one bullet and I'm instant dead. But when I watch the kill cam, it's doof, 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 I'm dead. It's a 3-bullet kill weapon. It's the only machine gun in this game that's a 3-bullet to kill. It's crazy up close. Nothing, in my opinion, comes close to how good this thing is, except for maybe a shotgun. But there's no shotguns on this list. However, the buy 15 is pretty good. And then versatility, it's really good close, really good medium. It drops off a little bit far to really long ranges, but I would still give it a solid 7 out of 10. With that being said, let's get into our next honorable mention. Okay, so the second honorable mention is the Man of War. I mean, this is a great gun. It does really well, but its recoil really holds it back. It's basically like an ASM 10 with more recoil. And that is why it's an honorable mention on this list and not actually on the list. In fact, it's actually better longer ranges than the ASM 10 in terms of time to kill if you hit every single shot. But what's the chances that you're going to hit every single shot with this weapon long range when it kicks like an elephant? It's absurd. However, its effectiveness in prime, which is close range, it's a 10 out of 10. It kills incredibly fast. Time to kill on screen right now, absurdly fast. But after that close range encounter, you get into a long range one, I think it's going to be a rip. You come up against an RPD, a DLQ, an AK-117, you're a goner. You're really a goner. So for versatility, gonna have to give it a solid 4, unfortunately. But it's still a great gun for those close range encounters. All right, now we have landed the number 1 spot. You're probably thinking, Ferg, what could possibly be here? Now, for the first time ever, I'm going to include a paid weapon in the number 1 spot, but it's not the only gun in the number 1 spot. We have a paid version, and then we have the normal number 1 spot for you guys who are free to play. Now, the paid version, it's obviously the HBR. This thing is cracked. It's unbelievable. It is, in my opinion, now the best weapon in the game. Now, not by much. It doesn't make the game pay to win per se, because there's still guns that outclass it in areas, but as versatility stands, this thing is it. Like, this is really what you want to be using. And since the free HBR is coming soon, and it was obviously seen in the files recently, you free-to-play players are going to be happy to get your hands on it. Now, I've loved this gun. This is actually the gun that I went 76-0 with in ranked, which is currently still the highest kills in a game without a death inside of the ranked game mode. So for versatility, it's a 10 out of 10. I really don't see another gun in this game having great movement, having really good movement, fast reload time, fast fire rate, fast time to kill, minimal recoil like the HBR has. It's great long range, great close range, great medium range. 10 out of 10 is the only rating I feel like I could give for it in terms of versatility. Effectiveness of prime, since it's so versatile, its prime is basically everywhere. It's absurd. Like, it's just good everywhere that you go. It's good close, long, and medium. Like, what else could you ask for in this gun? Long range doesn't even matter, bro. You have no recoil. Just spray. You don't need the tap fire. Just spray it, bro. It's gonna be insane. So it's a 9 out of 10 for effectiveness of prime. Of course, its prime is close range. Like, if we're talking about the best place to use it, it's close range, but it can go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It's fantastic. Now, for you free-to-player folks out there, this is a gun that I actually didn't like when I first started using it after these previous buffs and nerfs, but it actually has the fastest time to kill of any assault rifle in the game that isn't the HBR, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it does a very good amount of damage in that medium to long range, and it's pretty damn decent close range too. It's none other than the BK57. The versatility, absolutely fantastic. It's pretty much what would be quoted as the per man's HBR, or what I would see as being called the people with dignity HBR, the people who are not going out of their way to spend money on an HBR inside of this game currently. Unfortunately, I am not a person with a lot of dignity, so I definitely bought that HBR, and you guys already know that. So for versatility, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's just not as good as the HBR close range, so I just can't give it that 10 out of 10. But it has great recoil, really good medium range, really good close range, really good long range, just like the HBR, just not as good as it. And then the effectiveness of prime, I would give it a solid 8. So it's still a 17 out of 10 weapon, as opposed to the HBR's 19 out of 10, which is absurd. And I would be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. But if it doesn't, I hope at least the free-to-play players get to use it while it is still amazing. I want everyone to get the chance to use the HBR. It just brings some fun and some joy when you know that you have a gun that you can turn to really shift it up inside of ranked if you're playing around in the respawns. However, I still do use the ASM-10 if I'm going fully try hard mode. Just to clarify, I still use the ASM-10 if I'm going complete try hard. But the HBR is still really, oh bro, it's the best. It's so freaking good, dude. Either way, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash a like. I'm actually recording this super late at night, so I screwed up a bunch of things in this, so hopefully Heartless your boy can clutch up right there. Make sure to check out that channel that I said at the start of the video. Down in the description, iFerg clips is for all those random clips that I just can't put into videos but are still really fun and I want people to see them. So check that out down below. It'll be my last gaming channel that I probably ever make, so now we have 4 gaming channels. I may make a vlog channel in the future where I'll upload once a week, but if you made it to the end of this video, which is a really long one, then shout out to you. I love you all. It's been your boy Ferg. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's roll the outro. Bye.